That's right, it's Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, and that means only one thing. It's time for our G-Damn Pod, where we get to talk about whatever we G-Damn want. With your host, Jamie Madrox, Magic Mike Winokur, Big Ben Dustin, Sean Draven Davidson, and the dead homie Blaze.
It's Wednesday. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That can only mean one thing. It's our G-Damn Pod. What's up? My name is Jamie Madrox. Joined with me as always are these beautifully ugly mugs around me. We got Blaze, your dead homie. We got Big Ben Dustin. We got Draven's down there. Wait, I don't know who Draven is. Some kind of creepy Maleficent Boris, and he's like waving to people. He's like, hello, hello. Like small woodland creatures. Hello, hello.
Hello. Blue hello. Great.
How are you guys doing
about
today?
my forest.
Yeah, I see how Sean's doing. How are you doing, Blaze? How's everybody doing?
Good. How y'all doing? Great. Excellent over here. You know.
Doing pretty good over here. Dustin, how about you?
Fantastic. It is 74 degrees outside today, and I was out and walking around with shorts and a t-shirt on.
Jeez.
Nice.
Go ahead and rub it in. What's your degrees, Sean?
70s. It's beautiful. Every day's beautiful. Don't let my backdrop fool you. This is
Me
not
and
my
Blaze
outside.
are shoveling snow and
Right.
dodging tornadoes.
We have a weird dip in the sun here. It's 68 today. And I know you're getting the same thing because I was up there a couple days ago and it was the same.
Yep.
It was real nice up there. So yeah, we're finally getting some in the era of 60s here for a little bit, but it's going to dip right back down. There's supposed to be snow in the forecast in the next couple
we
of
have
days.
we have a real love-hate relationship with Mother Nature here in Michigan. It's a lot of great.
It is rough.
Actually, Sean's behind his backdrop is very much similar to what it looks like outside of my window on any given day here in the Mint. So there's that.
I did a Google Earth of Michigan, and this is what it gave me. So
yeah, it's real earthy around here. It's just like you go out and you're like, it's Wednesday. Yeah,
Earth.
Guess I'll just go drive and go do something. Yeah, hell yeah.
You guys definitely have another 3 months of winter up there.
Yeah, and when it gets cold, it's been like extra cold, like stupid cold. Like you regret not having a coat or a hoodie or some kind of cold. Like you've never been that cold. And it's like it's not even snowing yet. Then when the snow comes, it's even extra. I don't know.
feel it in your bones.
You can feel it in your core. Maybe that's one of the signs of becoming the great. Like Gandalf. Is it the great or the gray?
Gray.
I think it's great.
Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe that's one of the signs of becoming gray is when you feel it in your body. I don't know. I'm just playing, baby. I don't either or. I hear that when you get older, your blood thins, and that's why there's a lot of old people need sweaters and scarves.
Yes.
All the time.
I can tell when I'm feeling the gray because like my knee hurts if the pressure changes. Like if it's getting cold and my knee, you know what I mean? Like my joints are
calling it the
There's a
gray.
cold front coming. Get your coat.
It's
It's a
I
cold
can
front
feel the
coming.
gray with my knee. I was gonna say, Sean, that's called arthritis. That has nothing to do with the gray. You could be 23 and have arthritis.
That's drummer's knee.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
He said, you know what really gets me pissed off is when the gray comes for me. Gosh damn it, you gray. God damn you, gray. No, nothing sucks more than getting old. But anyway, all right, let's start. We're going to go around. Blaze, do you have a topic? You want to kick it off this time?
Yeah, sure.
Do the sweep.
I was checking out the news earlier, and I had picked up on some stuff. They were talking about Panda Express. And in California, there is a location being sued because there was a lady that was an employee that was also a couple of their employees were sent to this, I guess, I don't know, a wellness type thing to learn and how to work with each other. And within there, she says that she
How to people?
Yeah, with most of their people, with most of the people that work there, the management center there, and it's like a wellness type center. It's not a wellness to be like getting off drugs. It's like to learn how to, be together, work together, and coincide.
Went to a workshop to learn how to people with other human beings.
Yes,
not really good at that.
What it is.
I'll really be people.
In the midst of said stuff, she says that she experienced a lot of shit that was like considered like harassment, borderline rapey type shit, where she was forced to strip down to her underwear, whatever she was wearing, and then another employee was also forced to strip down to his underwear, and then they were like they were kind of berated into where not berated. I guess they brought them down to where they made him cry, and then they made them hug each other, which were in point was where they, it sounds.
Wait, stop.
Like hazing?
Pause. Too much to ingest. Wait, pause it for 1 second. Let me intermission this. Wait, 1 second. Are you telling me all of this happened in a Panda Express or in a workshop?
In a workshop.
I need to know. Fucking clarification.
In a workshop, like you're saying.
In a workshop. Okay, so now.
Yes.
And what the fuck do you have to do that's so bad at Panda Express that you end up in this weird underwear hugging workshop?
I think from what they're saying, the lady at the place says that the management, it was just a requirement from management that you had to do this, and from I don't know, they haven't gone as far to tell you about upper management yet, but they have said that from management they do require you to do some sort of, whatever it is, this sort of fucking workshop shit.
Their rape retreat.
They were doing this weird shit, and
did we say death cats?
Make them hug each other and without their clothes on, with some underwear on, where it was very weird. So now these people are, now you're supposed to get closer and know each other better because now you've seen each other with your underwear on, which
because we basically had sex.
Oh my God! All right. Now
it leads me. So then she finally says that it felt like a cult initiation. Now I'm asking you, Blaze, to Madrox, to Shake and Bake, all of you, at what point are you going to stop this said fucking thing?
The very first sentence.
Before this even go, are you going to stop before you take off a piece of clothes? Because I think I'd already stop and be on the way out. Or
where do I stop when they're like
Express so important that you're like, I am taking all this down. Right now I'm hugging it out with my coworker. They have now forcibly made me cry by, I don't know how they made him cry, but that's what it says in the article. So I'm just letting you guys know where I'm at. What point are you walking out, or are you in there to the full cult initiation?
And first of all, the point I'm walking out when they're like, please remove your shirt. Well, that's nice talking to you. I am out. Okay, that's the first one. Second of all, unless it is a game show to own a Panda Express, ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody nobody's
Who said it was a game show?
That's what I was going to ask you. At what point do you not do that and be like, fuck off?
Right.
Oh my God.
That's
really
fucking weird. I'm definitely not stripping. I'm not stripping down for Panda Express management opportunity. I'm sorry. There are things. Don't get me wrong. There are things I would strip down for. It's not out of the realm.
Absolutely.
But Panda Express management is not even near the bottom of that list.
He said never the word management. I'm never stripping the management.
And especially this is.
Oh, it's so stupid.
I'd be there for like the make my coworker cry portion, and then with the stripping, they lose me. Like I'd be there to berate people. You're a piece of shit. Everyone's crying. I'm like, I win, and then they're like, take your shirt off. I'm like, no.
All right, we'll get out. Right, I'm going to be in the parking lot if you guys need me. When you're done fucking around, put your clothes back on. Give me a call. I might come back. I don't know. That's weird.
I mean, it's like your other coworkers are ogling you at this point, either or, looking at you in weird ways, or looking at you like, God, you're fucking disgusting.
Like,
okay, am I right?
In the way, no, and this is what makes me like I automatically get that like that movie thinking, because like like anytime you like really don't like a movie, you start debunking it. You're like, oh, I'm so sure people would have cell phones and they would totally pull them out. And I'm like thinking, so unless it's like they check the cell phones at the door, they're like, this is a very therapeutic workshop. We don't like any cell phones going during the. Like I can't believe that people aren't like. And just recording everything. They got this guy asshole naked, standing in his underwear, looking like a big lump. And it's like, what is happening right now?
The other thing I want to ask.
Have to do with
go ahead,
rice
tell them what's beautiful
and vegetable medley.
Go ahead, say it.
And it's the only thing I have from Panda Express is steamed rice and vegetable medley. I don't like their food. I am not stripping naked for them or management. God damn it, it's not happening. Would you do, Blaze? Would you? Where were you out? You were out.
Oh, I told you I would have walked out before that. Like, okay, all right, I'm out.
Holy shit!
Got to the point where they probably would have asked the first person that they would have had to be stripping down, and they would have tried to explain why they were having her stripped down, and I would have been like, hey, you probably don't want to do that.
We just
I'm gonna leave because I don't really care to know you that well.
Right.
I gotta work with you every day. You gotta be on the other side, flipping this motherfucking sushi or whatever the hell you doing. And I don't fucking know that much about you.
Man, I thought we were learning how to use the walk today. We over here hugging naked. What's happening? Wow.
And I gotta know. I gotta know if I need to wear my good underwear to an event. So you gotta let me know in advance.
Right.
These are the hard-hitting questions.
With how easily people nowadays are willing to insert their self into other people's shit and problems, I am so surprised that 3 or 4 people in the audience weren't like, what the hell is this? You should be ashamed of yourself. Confusing the person who's doing what they're told. Like, I should?
I mean, you might be the first person to like question it, like old school Ashton Kutcher or something. Like, it might be.
Right. You're waiting for a motherfucker to come popping up out of nowhere. You're on candid camera. Like, well, right. I know somebody in these bushes.
I would like to know is if. And this has got to be an isolated incident because there's Panda Expresses everywhere. Is this in Panda Express's guidebook to running these seminars, or is this just a one-off? Like this was a weirdo who's like, all right, we're gonna take this. This is an extreme exercise we're about to do. I'm gonna need you both to strip for me. Yeah, no, that's right. Right down to the bra panties.
Yep. All the way down.
No.
Now give each other a hug.
Show me on the broccolini where he touched you.
Now give her a kiss right on the neck. Like, come on.
God. This is not handbook.
It's not in the handbook. I want to see the handbook for these training seminars.
Management be damned.
I think this falls on the team building camp more than the Panda Express. I don't think Panda knew what was going to be involved.
Right. I bet you if you got Panda Express involved in that fuckery, they'd be like, oh, we don't know them at all. Management? Who's
that's
that?
Where they're at right now. I think that there's, it's out there and it's known now that it was one of the seminars that was, from somebody that worked at Panda
they're going to settle out of court and get free food for life
workshop, and that's what they got, man.
They come in there, they got the free underwear card. You're like, oh, sorry about that. Let me get your shit together. Here you go.
I mean, other side of the coin, maybe I would do it just so I could sue, and now you got Draven's Express, and now I'm not,
wow.
Now there's a thought.
You're right.
Fair enough.
There's a thought.
There is a thought, but see, and that's the kind of thing that's like, I don't know. Those kind of situations don't usually come about. Usually you have someone like jump on the hood of the car. Oh, you hit me. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't usually have someone who's like, I'm going to idle it at about 35. When you're feeling froggy, go ahead and get your jackass on. It's like a lob, like throwing you a fucking layup. It's just, I don't know, man. Strange things. All right, very cool. Dustin, what do you got for us? That was fucking great, Chris.
I got a couple. Which one are you putting up? There we go.
He said I got a couple. Let me dig in this.
There we go. To keep with the lightheartedness aspect of the show, we got a little game to play again. One of these famous horror franchises has got to go forever. Indeed, you will never see it again. It will cease to be. and thus far. I think personally, if I can speak for all of us, that top row right there is good to go. We're having those stay. Now, if I'm taking one to go out, it's gonna be the bottom middle, the fucking Pinhead from Hellraiser. You had one movie that was like, okay, this was cool, and then 19 spinoffs of it that are unwatchable, in my opinion. I know where you guys are gonna go, and we'll have our discussion when it comes to that. But for me, Hellraiser, you gotta go. If I'm taking a close backup, the Saw movies can go. It's a toss-up between them. So,
mind blown.
Yeah, I don't know where we want to go. Do we want to go down to Sean or up to Blaze here?
It's
you got funny banners, Sean. Funny banners.
We got one of them CNN lines at the bottom just being like, who this man? All right, so let's go.
I would go Child's Play. You could get rid of that one for me.
I knew it.
To me, it's like you just put him in a little box and you beat Chucky. Like, I don't know, he's a little doll. You can hold him by the hair. I don't know. Like,
no, they tried that for many movies.
You can braid it.
Put him in a little jail cell with tight bars. Like, what's he gonna do? Like, I don't it never seemed that hard to beat Chucky to me. I don't know, but
fair. He's terrifying. I'll give you that. Yeah, but and a second and a backup. Pick a backup too, just to be fun. Make it tougher.
I could see Hellraiser. I'm with you. Like, the first one was creepy, but then some of them just got a little ridiculous. But I mean, any of these franchises that go fucking 9 movies deep a
little weird.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. You get into the deeper ones, like, I don't know, man.
But, yeah. All right, Blaze, tell him what it do. Is he froze?
I think
he might be frozen.
I'm gonna.
Want me to go?
You go.
All right, I'm gonna go. Hold on, Blaze. Think about your answer while you unfreeze. Hold up. Here we go. Because I'm watching him, man. I'm watching the screen. He ain't moved since. Oh, wait.
Panda Express frozen. Panda Express frozen.
I am picking right off the bat Annabelle. See ya.
Now, hold on, Jamie, because I want you to know this, that it's not just Annabelle. I thought it too. It's the Conjuring universe. So it's not just Annabelle. That's what it says.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Because I would have gave Annabelle away a long time ago.
All right. So strike that. Let me repick again. I'm definitely going to go with Sean, and I'm going to say Chucky. I got to get rid of him. He is scary at times. It is creepy. I mean, for the fact of it, the little guys in the gate, they're literally like, calf height, and they're terrifying because there's a bunch of them. So like, it's not about the size issue or nothing. It's the fact that he's creepy, scary. But I would get rid of him because I'm like, man. I didn't know, Blaze. If you're just joining us, I didn't realize I went with Annabelle first in the middle, but I retracted my answer because it's the Conjuring universe. So I don't want to lose that. So I am picking Chucky because I'm like, that's my one that has to go. If I have to pick a second one that has to go, as much as I hate it, I would have to say Saw. I would pick Saw as the second one to go because I was lobbying between fucking Scream and Saw, but Scream 1 is a better film to me than most of the Saw movies. Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, each one gets a little more diluted and less entertaining, but Scream 1 is a fucking classic that my kids will refer to like Psycho one day. Like it'll hold up. I believe that. Saw is more like the torture film. It holds up. It's like a Final Destination, which I don't see is on this list either. And I would have kept that in my card deck too. Like that, those are my jams. But I'm definitely saying see you later, Chucky. And if I have to pick another one, I'm gonna have to say see you later, Billy and Saw and all that. See y'all. Y'all are out of there. Go ahead, Blaze.
And make sure you guys chime in the comments. Let us know which one you guys would get rid of.
Yeah, for real. You guys just pick one to make it easy. We're picking two because
it's our fucking show.
Yeah, it's our GDM pod.
Right, all you guys.
Look at Dustin was like, well played.
Dustin, huh? Dustin went Hellraiser, and then what did you go next, Dustin? What was your other one?
It would have been Saw after that.
Okay.
He said if he had to pick two, yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go straight to. I would probably go Scream. first.
Ooh.
That's what I would throw on.
Okay.
Just because
Fair.
I do like Scream, like you said. I think it is a classic, the first one.
Agreed.
But then after that, it does start getting diluted.
It starts getting wonky.
The same thing, like you guys think
they all do.
Chucky, like they're just two normal kids, and you know, in the beginning. So I mean, and they almost make it obvious. You know,
and each story. Well, once you know it, but when you didn't know it at first, you were like, "Holy
the first
shit!"
time, yes, you're right.
You know, now each time you watch it, you try to find the little nuances that gave it away that they were the killers. You know what I mean? But
I think I would have threw Saw maybe in there too. But I think that I like the way they connect some of their storylines into each other, which
Scream tried to do that too. And I was going to say Saw, well, because of what you just said, by your own definition, that was my excuse for Saw. Like the first movie was good, but each one after that got more watered down. But I did like how they tied it together with other bits of story. Oh, that guy from the first one was the person who, you know, was the catalyst of the third one, or how, whatever. This is the prequel of the sequel. It's like, it almost got too intelligent for my third grade reading level.
Right. Well,
yeah.
I think, like I said, I think my second one would have to probably be Chucky, though. That's my second one if I had to pick one. Because it's the same, it goes back to the same type of idea we're talking about. And, you know, I mean, it's good, and then it's not. And then, you know, it's the same type of relatively idea that Shake had, that you can clearly just pick him up and toss him in a box and throw him in the water, and whatever, and he's gone forever. Or
right.
So, I'm that.
Yeah, I agree. I do like that the Saw movies seem to be thought out in more than just one movie. It seemed like they had multiple movies in mind. Like, hey, this one's gonna be during this one, and then, you know, like, I thought that was cool. I'm with you. It did get by the fifth one. I'm like, wait, where the fuck are we in the time? It started off as a cool idea. Then they tried to outthink themselves, and it kind of lost.
Really,
but, like, the first two or three, you're like, oh shit, like, okay, that's cool.
They're throwing so many Easter eggs, but then they don't know the Easter eggs that people can't even figure out what they are. Like, oh, is that where that room? Is that the room that guy was chained in? Okay.
It's just crazy. Yeah, like it almost seemed like the creative team for the newer offerings were literally restudying the first four and trying to find some sort of a plot hole they could exploit and make into a movie. And it's like, there's even like a new chapter coming out now with Chris Rock and somebody else at the helm, and it's like it's based on Spiral. Thank you. There you go. Which is what I'm understanding is part of the Saw universe. So I'm looking forward to that one. I want to check it out. But if everybody commented right on this topic.
Yep.
Okay, I want to say one last thing before we go, because we were getting the weird looks for me and Chris going to bat for Hellraiser. I want to say why I wouldn't kick out Hellraiser, because listen, Dustin's like, yeah, go ahead, let's hear this. No, seriously, the first two Hellraiser movies were decent. Part 3 is really when it got its Cinemax love. That was like, for those of you who don't like 1990 or 2000.
Well, Cinemax porn.
No, it's like, it's late night. It was like late night movie deals before like the internet, and you would just go there and watch your movies, and stuff like Halloween 5 and Hellraiser 3 were being serviced left and right. They even had like a night, I believe it was like Saturday Night Screams on Cinemax, and you're like, ooh, what do they have this time? So it's like, those movies got their longevity there, replayed and replayed. And I think that's why it's heartfelt to some people. But after that, I'll agree with you. When they rebooted it, it was horrible. Whoever owned that franchise, I was told the only reason they did that was to keep the franchise. Like, there was some sort of a legality, like if they didn't produce a film within this time, they were going to lose the movie rights. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what I heard. If anybody knows that, hit me in the comments and validate me or co-sign for me. If not, tell me I'm crazy.
Same could be said. Same could be said for a couple of them top ones we were talking about, though. Like, you know, even from the Nightmare on Elm Street. Some of them started getting cheesy near the end. Even Halloween had their own cheesy ones within there.
At times, you know what I mean? At times, they were a little
of it, stuff that didn't match. You know what I mean? Even Friday the 13th. So it's like it goes like that. That's why I didn't pick Hellraiser, because it takes a while. Then it starts getting real. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Into the crap.
Well, and also with Hellraiser. I was
but that's what I thought about Scream
Hellraiser,
for the most part. It's kind of boring to me. It's a bunch of kids in high school, and I don't technically get into that much.
It's not. All slashers revolve around kids in high school.
I mean, Halloween was better. The reason Hellraiser was awesome.
I like the first offering when it was Halloween.
It brought storyline to it. It was more than just a guy in a mask stabbing people. You know what I mean? It was like hell and people who collected your pain and all this like really fruitful dialogue and shit like that. That I'm saying the cavalcade of characters and the body of work are what I'm going off of, and that's why I didn't X out Hellraiser.
Alone are just fucking too cool.
Right. Agreed. Clive Barker, dude, straight up and a maniac. Like like what was it? Nightbreed and shit like that. Like you could tell his movies have that kind of common goal, like a Tim Burton deal.
From the greatness that they have in them. I'm just basing it solely on entertaining.
You're basing it on a shitty reboot.
It's the same thing as it's the same thing as like The Shining. I will never tell you to put The Shining on. I will give it its respect in the horror movie world, but that shit is way too long and way too slow. Like it's never making my top 10 list, but I'm not saying that it doesn't deserve its place in history. But that's what it should be.
No, I hear you. And what's crazy,
as long as you can give it its respect.
Yeah, well,
obviously.
The one that you refer to as Long as Hell is the Kubrick one. That one is actually the quicker one. Like the one that because Stephen King supposedly hated that one. The one he wanted to do was this. Oh my God. If you remember, Chris, you remember watching The Stand, right? We used to take a slice a week out of our every once a year. We'd take a week out and sit down and watch The Stand. And it's like holy shit, dude! Like my man is in depth.
8 hour or 4 hour fucking blocks or some shit.
Literally, like we're gonna put on disc 12. Yeah. It's almost getting good. They're about to take over Vegas. What the fuck is happening?
Almost there. Wait,
almost there. Almost there.
It looks like Stu got hurt. Uh-oh, what are they going to do? Are they going to leave Stu?
And if you're lucky, we'll put on Langoliers after this. You're like, oh God, no. What did you do to deserve that? No one should have to watch Langoliers. Nobody puts on Langoliers and leaves me in a room.
I don't know what that is.
I still don't
just Google it, and then you'll be mad at me. Or don't Google it and be happy that you did.
Whatever. Okay. Is there something you used to wear?
First half hour, it was like
don't do it. Yeah. Langoliers is not it's a great concept. I'm sure it's a better read than it is a watch. Sean, go ahead, kick off one of your topics. I know you're the topic master. I might have something. I have loosely something. I have a little bit of something. I'm really just hanging and having fun today.
This is we normally have some kind of food debate. I feel like it's time to switch from horror to food. And I thought this was gonna
bring more bread.
Oh shit!
So I think pretty self-explanatory. All four of these places are well known for their carbs and their breads. So, in your opinion, which is the best? I feel like I probably know where Jamie's gonna go, but because it's the only restaurant other than Subway he'll eat at that I know of.
Yeah.
I got an interesting story about Jamie and his choice here.
Yeah. There's a really good story about this choice. But yeah, you want to go ahead. Do I get to pick first?
I mean, you can tell it.
We'll start at the top.
Cheddar Bay.
He said start at the top. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cheddar Bay. On my screen, I'm at the bottom. I just said it keeps saying Cheddar Bay. Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. That's the story because somehow we were on tour and it was a day off. And we were waiting in line at the OG at the Olive Garden, and I want to say me and George.
These motherfuckers went across and brought biscuits from Red Lobster into the Olive Garden, and we're shucking them out, dishing them out under the table so the waitress wouldn't see.
Olive Garden breadstick,
man. You ain't gonna go to Red Lobster and get Cheddar Bay biscuits for your crew of 12 and not get everybody a biscuit. We were like, let us get a dozen. And everybody who didn't want them, I was like, yes, I'm eating that one too. Like when you have them all planned out, I'm eating all of these. They are so good.
I think you can buy the red lot. Like they have a box mix.
Yes,
you can get at the grocery store for that Cheddar Bay's. Have you guys done it?
Yes.
No, I believe that it exists. I just don't believe that I possess the craftfulness to make it taste like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't even think if you were just to hit a button in a microwave, I don't think they would taste. Yeah, no. Blaze
are good.
Blaze is co-signing. Blaze is saying it is all legit.
They are definitely good. They even have different flavors now too. They've doubled up and went to some new flavors. I have yet to try those because I can't. I would never.
What is this sacrilege?
The Cheddar Bay.
You do not disrespect. You do not disrespect the Cheddar Bay.
Get the cheese that they suggest, and that you have them. They make them. It's the same way. If you do it by the package, yeah, they're
wow.
Yep, good.
Wow.
Blaze, are you going Cheddar Bay too?
I think shit, this is tough. I think I was gonna go, I'm gonna go Cheddar Bay too. And it's close. It's a close. My close is Olive Garden is my close.
Olive Garden is the hard
because
second. There's no
it's
question.
Hard. If you had Olive Garden sitting next to a dipping sauce of Alfredo, then it would be that is my choice all day.
There is no carafe of Alfredo there.
There is
dry stick.
No, just the Olive Garden.
Sacrilege.
So I am only I'm gonna go with what I know, and it is Cheddar Bay
all day. Yeah, Casey.
You're right. Cheddar Bay all day.
Bake,
sacrilege. The both of you.
Please help me out here.
All
Dustin,
right.
what do you got?
Want me to help you out?
Yes, it is time for you to set it off.
All right. Well, I think what we're not talking about here is that fucking brick of shit there in the bottom right-hand corner that you could just pick up and throw through someone's car window. No one wants that shit.
That's going with Paul. That's where you go with Paul.
Oh, yeah, that is that Outback.
That's that pumpernickel, bro.
No good. No good.
You got to order
it is sacrilege to hear you guys make Olive Garden second when you know those breadsticks are the best thing to ever touch your tongue. All right? They're delicious. We bring them home with us every time. We get extras to go in the to-go pack that you can heat up, and we eat them days later like, oh, this is so good. Now, let me say
properly.
Whilst I will pick Olive Garden for my number one because no one else had it back. Cheddar Bay biscuits are absolutely amazing. I just don't care for the rest of the stuff at Red Lobster.
You will take back everything you said about Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Well,
that's all. If I go to Red Lobster with you, guaranteed I want 3 baskets of Cheddar Bays and that's it.
Word.
That's all I need. Those Texas Roadhouse, is that even? I think they just threw that one in there.
Like, no, Texas Road. I'll say at the end. Go ahead, Draven, kick it.
Kick it, Draven. They got that cinnamon butter.
I'm gonna get booed out of here. My first is Texas Roadhouse, and my second is Outback. I will go to. Dude, I will eat that pumpernickel hot bread by the loaf. Like
if you don't, but there's no toaster at the table. It's just a big ass hard loaf.
It comes out warm. You got to eat it.
You want to bring me on a table-side toaster? I will cream cheese up some pumpernickel, and we can get live with cracked pepper and sea salt. But it is not the way.
No,
they just bring you factory bread on there with that brown sugar. That sweet sugar, you know what I'm talking about.
Like if I go to Texas Roadhouse, I can feel that yeast expanding in my body till it hurts. I love it. Love it.
Oh my God. The Texas Roadhouse, those little sweet little pillows, those sweet little pillow boys. If you don't use that cinnamon butter and you toast them and use normal butter, they are fucking delicious. But again, I had to bring like a portable toaster with me to all these places. You got somewhere I can plug in? They're like, sir, I just want my bread to be right.
I brought my own butter. I'm good. I brought my own butter.
Holy done.
Your bread's not done. This bread isn't done. Gosh damn it. Well, it's clearly unanimous that everybody loves Olive Garden breadsticks. The problem with those, and the reason why they weren't my number one, is because you know the times when they bring them out and they're stale, and then we take each other and hit each other in the hand with them, and you hear that slap, and you're like,
that should be heard too. Them shits are like
right. And then you ask, I'm the only one. Of course, I gotta be like, can we have butter? And then they bring out the most coldest hard butter, and you're trying to put this. You're literally just breaking corners of butter and shoving it inside the bread because it's just. That's why they weren't my number one.
I don't even mess with that. I'm with Blaze. I'm with Blaze on the little jar of gravy Boda.
You gotta have that
Alfredo sauce that you dunk it in. Oh,
I was gonna say that I'm trying to go a little lighter, but I'm shoving fucking butter knobs in the breadstick, and I'm making fun of you guys for going knuckle deep in Alfredo, as if that's the healthier
Alfredo is the way to go.
Taking a bite off
no, I'm not mad at you. You get usually Monoxide will do the whole little marinara thing, and you guys will have like a who's who sampler plate of dippings.
Oh yeah, you get them little lasagna fritters.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then you use those breadsticks.
Dip that garlic bread right in there. That's good.
And that salad bowl juice at the bottom.
Is where it's at now.
That salad bowl juice at the bottom.
That salad bowl juice at the bottom with them breadsticks is always on time. If you've been to Olive Garden, you know what we're talking about. All right,
I'm finna stop it.
I'm gonna just throw my topic. It was more like a bit of news, but I guess I just want to know, like, because I don't really know about it. I just heard it in passing. I heard that yesterday, Bruce Campbell officially co-signed, announced, verified, however you want to say it, that production has started and filming has begun on Evil Dead Part 4. One, that's fresh as hell. And I guess my question is, are you excited? And do you feel he has to be a part of it? When I say a part of it, I don't mean like a Stan Lee cameo. I mean, like, do you feel that he has to be, Ashley has to be through the whole fucking movie or in the latter portion of this movie for it to be a success in your Evil Dead fan mind? That's my question. Now sweep it around. Go Blaze. Kick it up.
You said for Evil Dead 4, is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Evil Dead Part 4 is what the confirmation news said. It said that Bruce Campbell.
Know, like, I have to know some things first, because I'd like to know if it's gonna base off of the Evil Dead, the stuff that was, the Ash versus Evil Dead, or is it gonna come straight off of Army of Darkness? Where's
good question?
Where is the ending? Where is it actually taking? Is it basing right off of there? Because like I said, there was some very cool stuff that was happening in the Ash vs. Evil Dead. I finally got to check
I was going to say,
it was interesting to me. I liked it. I could see more. I could see them continuing on with that. And then Ash can be part of it, and he could be the whole part, or he can be in pieces, and they can pass it on throughout that part of the movie and be fine, in my opinion. But it's like, that's what I think. That's where I have to know that first, because if it's coming right off of Army of Darkness, it seems like he has to be in there in some capacity too. So it's like,
for sure,
he made it back, I believe, and that was the end. And so
all right. Well, because I'll get into it in a minute. Go ahead, Dustin. I want to hear what you have to say. I have some things. I want to say. Go ahead, Dustin.
Did you freeze? I'm frozen.
All right, you froze. All right, so will you frozen? Now, let me say this before we go to Sean. Or Sean, you ready? If you're ready, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'll go. I mean, I would say he's got to be in it. I just think a cameo would be kind of weird. And I mean, it seems like he is that franchise. So if you're going to do it, I feel like you got to have him. I'm with Blaze. I started the Ash vs. Evil Dead, and I was into it. I don't know. I don't know if I was caught up. I just didn't see the new episodes. I got to go back and find it on whatever platform it's on now. But I thought that was cool. Like for me, Army of Darkness and it never really did it for me.
Right. Me neither.
It was just always, it wasn't the one. It was
it was always cheesy. The graphics were just always really shitty. Like I know that's kind of the thing with it, but it just didn't do it for me. So like I don't know. When it comes to some of the kind of like B horror and stuff like that, I'm just if it looks shitty, I'm like, I don't get it. Why would you make a movie with like shitty effects? I don't. To me, it's not like endearing or whatever it's supposed to be.
Right.
I don't know. So
you guys seeing the Ash versus the Evil Dead would, in theory, be the hybrid of the franchise of gimmicky, shitty things being done in a modern day time now with green screen and digital. So when you see the little dolls chasing him and biting him, and you're like, holy shit, that's terrifying. It's like it's better shown now. Go ahead. Are you ready now? Do you want to say? Because I want to say. I'll wait till the end to say my shit. Go ahead. I want to hear what you say. I don't want you to be persuaded by my sayings.
How about your sayings that this is we're still on Evil Dead 4, right?
Yeah. Do you think it needs to have Bruce Campbell in the whole shit? Or
I don't think. I don't think it needs him in the whole shit. But again, like Blaze was saying, it definitely depends on where are you going What is number 4? To me, number 4 sounds like it has to come in succession. It's, it has to be after Army of Darkness. So, I mean, yeah, you would need him. I don't think you need him for the entire movie to make it good. I mean, they remade Evil Dead and didn't have him in it, right?
That's where I'm going. You said it before me. That's what I wanted to happen. I think first of all, I think that Evil Dead 4 implies that it's part of this storyline that we know so far and not a reboot. Because if it was just Evil Dead, then it would be like they're rebooting it again. And when you mentioned the reboot didn't have him in it, or well, maybe a cameo or something, but he wasn't in it in it. Was he? I swear I thought someone said he
I don't think he was in it at all.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So like, but that version of the movie was not tongue in cheek. It was not supposed to be your peanut butter and chocolate. It was just fucking straight horror. And
I thought it was
that's what. It was good. It was good, and that's the thing. It's like if you take the original story and you take out the camp and and some of the cheesy effects, which are still awesome. You look at it and you're like, holy shit, this is a terrifying movie. But I think what Chris said is that, and what you said as well, Sean, is like the Ash versus Evil Dead. I think our time as fans watching that, and I agree with you, Sean. I didn't like Army of Darkness. I thought it was kind of lame. I wasn't into the whole Camelot thing. I'm like, we had this haunted house or haunted cabin vibe going on, and now we're in Camelot and you're riding horses, and it was just weird. Didn't like it. Wasn't a fan.
Where were they?
But if they pick it up from Ash versus Evil Dead and kind of tie that into, I guess it would work. I remember hearing a while ago that it was supposed to be the Necronomicon is secured by some business or something in this high rise, and literally somebody's testing it and it goes off in the building and everybody is just deadites in this whole building.
Okay. It's Zach Baggins from Ghost Adventures. He bought the Necronomicon. Now listen up. I mean, you're going to open this Necronomicon, and I don't know what's going to happen, but
you ghosts want to go or what? Think I got all day to do this? I'm here to find you. Come on, let me found. Come on, dude. Are you thugging on the ghost? You just want to be found. Oh, we love you, Zach. We appreciate you if you're out there watching. Yeah, I got a little bit of news. It's been a blast so far. I just want to say my little news and get it going. I guess Mike ain't checking in. They are. We got Red Clay Crazy from Boondocks featuring Ritz. That's available now. Down of the Dead with Monoxide, the video, available now from Alazuli Lou. Say Goodbye with Ritz and Alazul. That's available now. 311 Gibby Stites Make 'Em Smile featuring me. ROC Bounce Back 319. New music on the rise for y'all. Some visuals to watch currently out in the YouTubes and his. And if you guys got one last topic, I'm down to ride for one more topic. If not, we can. I mean,
I guess it's not like a question topic, but it's more just something that's been on my mind and it bothers me. And I don't know if any of you guys know. Probably not Jamie, but you can still chime in. So I can be a little, do-it-yourselfer kind of guy. I like to tinker on some projects. I made some little fencing to keep my dogs out of some of my yard. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to screws and fasteners, why are there so many different kinds of heads? Like Phillips, flathead, hex. I get the torque, like if you really need to tighten something down, but what is the purpose? And I understand if it's going to be like a flathead screw or like got a little knob on top, but why are there so many different type of attachments for a drill? Anybody know why? Like, real talk? It bothers me because you never have the right one, and then it strips out, and then you're stuck. So why is there not just like one, like this is what you use? If you're going to use a screw, it is this. Why?
Screws and things and all that's been around forever. So I imagine it's just varies from country to country and place to place, like where these specific types came from. And so they're all just kind of standard everywhere. But
it's the evolution of tools. More parts means more pieces.
Other ones, more I don't know.
Like, means more parts.
Yeah, like
you can't make new tools if you don't make new screws.
But
I think
you got me there.
I'm feeling like a little bit of what Madrox is saying, a little bit of what
you think hammers destroy on trees, bro?
I think it's from different countries, you have different products coming. So
that's interesting.
Maybe a different country might have a different type of head on that thing because they patent. Maybe the Phillips head is patented by the Phillips head or flathead
by John Phillips.
So it's like, yeah, by John Phillips.
John Phillips.
But I mean, like, I get like standard.
That's the only reason I can think because
not to drink.
You know, or they tried to categorize by like a certain thing, like this is automotive, so this will be used for these type of things. Because I have a set that's for automotive type things, and it's all there's some metric side, and then there's there's a half inch, so there's different sides on both sides of it, and that one, so they know that you might run into these type of problems in your car. Or an older car, because now that everything's newer, you need to fucking update and get the new shit. But that's exactly, I think, what it is.
Different applications.
Yeah, it's like everything. And then there's new shit. Like even that Ring camera, it pissed me off because I bought one of those motherfuckers and put it over at a relative's house. And I had to like figure out how to unscrew this motherfucking thing. Well, they don't tell you that. All you have to do is pull out the fucking thing, flip it backwards. Now it's there. The new fucking side, the right side that you need is there. Well, you don't tell you that shit. So I'm sitting here like a fucking, moron. Like, what the fuck's going on? Why is this not fitting? Why is this not fitting?
Who the fuck
Why
is this
not
guy?
fitting? Until you go online.
Tim Taylor over here.
And then Google does it for you. And
He's already got
Morley.
Ring, just installing the Ring, cussing it out.
Son of a bitch of paper in there, I tell you. You just got to put the goddamn thing over you, asshole. And that's exactly what it was. But it looked like an asshole. God damn it.
No, I get you. I think a lot of times too, like when you buy stuff from IKEA and you get those, like if you get a bag of parts and they give you a special tool for it, I think just a lot of that shit. I just think it's all got to do with business. And if you're, looking for like
it depends on, you got to use our shit.
Yeah, it depends on what you're building. Like for some reason, I don't know why you would be doing that, but if you were building shelves, that you would go to a parts and pieces place and be like, "Yo, I need this many brackets and doohickeys and whatever," and they'll be like, "Oh, we just happen to have a doohickey sale going on right now."
We got that doohickey.
You wouldn't happen to know John Phillip, would you?
A couple of Uzi ones too.
Oh shit! It's been a blast. We want to thank you guys. Thank you for stopping by, Blaze. We want to thank you guys so much for stopping by and representing with us. It's been a Wednesday. We hope you smiled, had some fun. Thank you, Blaze. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Sean. Thank you watching right now. We appreciate you. Go out and have a great, great day. Ah!